Okay, guys. So, this video. This video is going to be about all kinds of different shit. A little bit of life story, a little bit of history, a little bit of pay it forward. Gonna give some shit away throughout today. Today's giveaway Thursday. Hope today's Thursday. If not, it's giveaway Friday. If it's Wednesday, it's giveaway Wednesday. So, try to stay with it, guys, because there's good information in this video. If you don't think there's good information in the video, stay with it and be amused. So, I started Dirt Road Customs, and my brother actually called it that because at the time it was a dirt road that was about 5 miles or about 3 miles long, 2.8 miles long. So he said one day, fuck, we might as well just start calling this Dirt Road Customs. And I started building pro touring cars for people. Now this was before the show and all that. And I had, a dozen customers that, we bang that stuff out. As you guys see, I work harder than most people ever dream of working. And when it's something that I get fired up about, I get tunnel vision and I don't care. I'll work 15 hours a day on it. I'm super excited about this Camaro. I wanted to do something a little different, was about to get rid of it. And just the fact that, believe it or not, guys, I've had to build this stuff. There's a reason I try to make my stuff leave really good and really fast, because I've never had the horsepower. Guys, back when I started street racing, I'll tell you how broke I was, guys. When I had that Nova that was only beat, not the blue Chevy 2, my 64 Chevy 2. 64 Nova with a straight axle in it, 4-wheel drum brakes. And that car back in a long time ago, back before most of you even had a driver's license, and some of you before you were ever even born, it was a low 9-second car. And back then that was unheard of. It was a badass fast car. And there was not, the only new part I ever bought for that car was a nitrous plate one time. I used to make this is no shit, guys. I was 17, 18 years old. I already had a kid. I'm doing swap meets, buying, selling car parts, stuff like that. I hustled the whole time. So when I would race on the street for $100, $200, a $200 street race would have me shaking like a dog trying to poop a peach seed. See, I'm trying to control my cussing. You guys impressed? I'm not very good at it yet. So, because that meant that I wasn't going to be able to make my house payment. And I lived in a little bitty house that a guy that I knew gave me my first shot at owning a house, and the owner financed it, which was pretty cool. But I started with nothing. 2001, when I got out of the penitentiary, guys, I didn't have a pot to piss in or one to throw it out of. I had my toolbox that's right over there. I had my Harley. I had an 84 Chevy pickup that I literally worked on every day trying to figure out how to get better fuel mileage out of it, because I was driving back and forth to Oklahoma City. I started to work when I got out of prison at Timberlake Construction as a carpenter. And guys, I know what it's like not to have no money. I know what it's like to have to hustle and try to, to pay the bills. I've been there. I've been there on a level that a lot of you would never even believe. And then I did shit that I shouldn't have done to try to get back on top, which ended up costing me 5 years of my life in the penitentiary. But some of this stuff, true, guys. I build cars now that I never would have dreamed back when I was in my 20s that I'd ever be able to do. And I've been faster now than I ever even thought cars would ever go. That's why this is kind of a cool deal to me. And I know there's a lot of people going, budget in mind. One guy, which was a really good comment that he made on YouTube, said, man, that blower right there, he said, that's $5,000, $6,000. Well, one, they're not. But we'll do the breakdown on this car when we get it done. Car's not for sale right this minute, guys. So sending me the messages, wanting to know what it takes to buy it right now. We're going to build this car on this deal, and we're going to take this one to the finish, period. So you guys have seen, I get frustrated like the Corvette. When I pulled the motor out of the Corvette to put in the gold card to try to make sick week, and I just never have got back on it. ADHD is a son of a bitch. Trust me, I know. But I'm trying to stay focused on what I've got going on. So when I step away from this, if I have to step away from this because my parts come in for the Chevy 2 or for the red car or Stacy's car, that's what I'll have to do. But Giveaway Thursday, let's talk about Giveaway Thursday. Guys, since I came from, Mike Thermos at NOS sponsored me my first fogger, and you probably heard the Big Shot story that I was the first person to ever run a Big Shot on a car, Big Shot nitrous plate. I still have that fogger, guys. I still have that nitrous plate. That was 30 years ago, over 30 years ago. So where I'm going with this, guys, is I understand me being on a TV show. Yes, I get things that you guys don't get. I get it. I get special treatment sometimes. I don't ask for it, but yeah, I know it's a reality. I'm not Stu. I'm not sitting and go, oh no, I'm not that way. You guys know I don't lie, I don't bullshit. But the thing that's happened here since I started doing this on the level that we do it on now is the friendships that I've built through this deal. Back when I was street racing, I started out, this was no shit, guys. Moroso 1/2-inch fuel line, a roll of it. Hell, I'll show you a roll of it. Here we go. Back then was like 30 bucks. Something like that. 25, 30 bucks. Way back then. I couldn't afford it. But I could go to Ace Hardware and they had copper line that was 9/16. Try to stretch 3/8 over that. That's kind of, or a 1/2 inch of, kind of a bitch to use. But my Chevy 2 had like 3 Holly Blue pumps. I had 1 fuel cell, and my other tank that I ran C16 in for the nitrous side was actually a dune buggy tank that I'd modified. But I ran that 9/16 copper line because it was like half the cost back then, believe it or not. I know what it's like to try to build one of these cars and not have no money. There wasn't a part on my Nova that was ever brand new. The only brand new thing I ever bought for that car was a 64-hole cheater plate when they came out. No bullshit, guys. I made my own nitrous plates. I didn't have the money. If it was and I didn't race for big money. I mean, I raced for as little as $5. Raced for 10 bucks, 50 bucks. It wasn't about the money. It was about the fact if you're willing to bet money on your car, then you must be confident your car is running pretty good. That, to me, that kind of eliminated a lot of the excuses of, oh, this happened, that happened, which there's nothing pisses me off worse. Well, yeah, there is. But one of the things I get aggravated about is when guys go, oh, he's always making an excuse. I have never made an excuse for losing a race. I've told you what happened. It wasn't an excuse, because he who gets to the end of the line, to the finish line first, he wins, period. And I don't cry and whine and pitch a bitch or none of that about it. I accept it, I find out what went wrong, and I try to fix it and make that not happen again. So I know what it's like not to have money. I got out of prison in 2001, guys. I didn't have a pot to piss in and when to throw it out of. And I was working, I started at Timberlake Construction for 10 bucks an hour. So to get where I am today, I've had to work my ass off to do it. This is all the pretext too. If you stayed this long with the video, now you're gonna get to hear about the giveaways. I appreciate what people do for us more than they realize sometimes. And I try to do my job. And my job is, if somebody helps us out and sells us a part cheap or you know, tries to get us something on a short time frame, I try to advertise for them. And this page is a huge thing for helping those people out and me paying it forward. So today, and the other thing is, we're a dealer for all these people. I've been a precision dealer, guys, for 15 years. I've been at Eddie Motorsports dealer for 15 years. When I had DRC, when we were building cars, building pro touring cars, and that's all we did. I mean, these are all the relationships that I established way back then. So I kind of had a leg up even when I started on the whole Street Outlaw thing. But today I'm gonna pay it forward, pay my bills, and at the same time in each one of these videos, I'm gonna give something to one of you guys. You guys are gonna help me pay it forward to these people, help get them some recognition, send some people, whether you buy anything from them. It's just the fact that I want you guys to know the people that support us, and since you're helping me pay it forward to them, we're gonna give something away on every one of them videos. And each video, I'll tell you what you gotta do to win it. Sharing is a big deal. There's some people, they've gotten stuff sent to them in the mail that they didn't expect just because we went in and looked how many times they shared shit. You see, I get all those analytics, guys. Let me tell you how strong this page is with you people, with my people. You guys are my people. The traffic on this page that I normally don't give up is anywhere between, and the lowest it's been is like 1.8 million, and it's been as high as 3.6 million people every 28 days. Everything's based at, I do everything at 28 days. The power of this page is huge, guys. The power of you guys is pretty huge. Because when I go off on one of them rants, you guys have brutalized some people. So, and you notice I'm trying not to do that rant shit either. I'm trying to watch my cursing, trying to be more positive about this stuff and not let somebody get me aggravated or stupid people in the world get me aggravated. And honestly, the pages went down if I go on and do a rant video, our numbers go through the roof. Guys, the numbers honestly aren't worth me doing that anymore. Every once in a while, I'm not gonna be able to keep from doing it. I'm gonna do it. But watch throughout today, I'm gonna pay it forward to some people, some really great people that have really great products, and I run these products. I'm a dealer for all these people, so you guys can actually buy this stuff from Stacy. But in every one of those videos, I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity. Don't know what it's gonna be. I'll tell you what it's gonna be. It's either gonna, I'll tell you in the video, you can win a shirt, you can win some of the memorabilia from Reaper and the Yanko and the Yanko/D's Nuts car. But I'm gonna give something away every time we do one of these commercials for these people, based on how you people help me push them forward and get them recognition. Whoever helps me work it, I'm gonna pay it forward to you. You're gonna get something from me, and I'll let you know what it is. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned. Today is Pay It Forward Thursday and Giveaway Thursday. I gotta go to the gym.